Okay, hi guys. So today I'm going to talk about setting up for the deadlift, conventional deadlift. It's something that you should spend a lot of time kind of perfecting. Is that setup, walking up to the bar, getting yourself in the right position, so that you're optimizing your capacity to lift heavy loads. You're wanting to eliminate basically all variability in how you lift that weight, how you lift that bar up off the floor. Because any deviation in how you set yourself up can throw you off when you actually come to lifting like a 1 rep max, for example. So you basically want every rep to look exactly the same as the last one. So if you are just starting out and aren't sure exactly how your body's supposed to be, there isn't, in my mind, a one-size-fits-all approach to this. You really have to find out what's going to work best for your anatomy, for your dimensions, your body shape. But there are some basic principles that you can follow to kind of guide you, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. Basically, I'm going to go through how I set up for deadlift, how I approach the bar, the things that I think about, and the things that I kind of coach my clients. And then once you've kind of got those principles in, you can make the adjustments that you need for yourself, okay? So, conventional deadlift, starting off, is when you're picking up the bar from the floor with your hands outside of your legs, okay, outside of your hips. So, the easiest way to do this is just to stand in a nice, natural, upright posture. Use good posture when you do this, don't be slouched. So you want to stand, your shoulders are back, your hands are at your sides, and your feet are about hip to shoulder width apart. Like I say, it's kind of very much dependent on your own anatomy. So that when you approach the bar, when you come down to it, you want your hands to be on the outside of your knees. And when you stand up, the mechanics of that should be nice and smooth. If you start slumped over and your hands aren't wide enough apart, when you go to reach this for this bar and pull it up, you're going to get a lot of interference dragging around your own body parts, and that's going to throw you off. So yeah, that's the basic kind of concept, is just find your comfortable posture in your upright position, because basically this is where you're going to finish, and then you're going to work your way down to the bar to find your ideal grip position. Okay, how far away from the bar should you be? Well, I definitely don't recommend being up against your shins, because again, when you reach down for that bar, the likelihood is that you're going to push the bar forward anyway. But when you do go to lift the bar, you're going to be dragging it up your shins, up your knees, and it's just going to be a lot more difficult for you, okay? So generally, I say about a fist distance, 3 fingers. Like I say, you can play with it a little bit. Or if you've got shoes on, usually about the bottom of your laces is a good kind of guide. Now if I'm looking down at the bar here, I can see that the bar is just covering the bottom of my laces, and that is about 4 fingers width away from the bar, okay? Like I say, it's just a guide, but you can play with it from there. So, get that distance away from the bar, stand in a nice, comfortable, upright posture. From here, break the hips, come down, keeping the hands to the outside of your knees, and grab the bar. At this point I can see that my hand is about a half a thumb distance away from the end of the knurl on both sides. So I can pay attention to that, and then when I come to doing it again, I just know that I can grab the bar at that right distance, okay? So nice and upright, coming down, making sure my hands are outside my knees. Now, when I go to lift, I don't want my knees in front of my elbows. I want to bring my knees just back in line with my elbows. Again, so that when I pull this bar up, I'm not pulling them into my knees. So, bottom position, picking the hips up a little bit, bracing, lift, and then you should, if you'd followed those principles, end up in that nice upright position with your shoulders pulled back. Okay, that was a basic, quick run on how to set up. If that helps, drop me a message, drop me a comment. Any questions, likewise, just get in touch and I can do some future videos. Okay, thanks guys.